Hey everybody, and welcome back to Filmatic. We got a special edition here. It's April 2nd. We're in the peak of the... Something's going on. I don't know what's going on. Anybody know what's going on?
I think we're at the very beginning threshold of this whole...
How's everybody doing? Why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves? How about Evan first?
I'm Evan.
Evan was on our podcast before. He was on the Lighthouse episode. Did you have a good time, Evan?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice to have you back. Next up, we got newcomer Ben Casey.
Yeah, it's good to be here with my good friend Nabil, and I'm excited to talk about these crazy times we got going on right now. So yeah.
Cool. I almost called you Mike Hawk, but Manny Ray is here as well.
Mike,
how you
Hawk?
doing?
Manny, you've also been on the podcast before on an episode with Ben Becker entitled Uncut Gems.
Great to be back, bro. I mean, people are dying for content. This is the place to go.
People are dying.
Oh, God. Anyway, today we're going to do a little lax, but we're also going to make sure we're delivering quality as well as the quantity you need to get through this stagnant yet very serious time. Now, the box office this year is
It's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting, the past couple weeks, it's been, in the thousands, the low thousands, for worldwide box office or something. I think last week it was, 3,000 domestic, or it might have been worldwide, I don't know, but
yeah.
that's kind of not good.
No, it's not good for the industry, or even some would argue the culture that we have. Obviously, for clear reasons, movie theaters have been indefinitely closed until this whole virus thing starts to become more clear.
We're getting a lot of pushbacks for up and coming projects. A lot of stuff's being shoved back until later in the year. So it's gonna be weird to see what the summer has to offer, because I have a feeling it's gonna be very dead. In my opinion, so far the year has not been too great. I haven't seen anything that's come out this year. I don't know if any of you have, but really stood out for me, and I feel like it's going to continue. I think once everything gets kind of shoved back to next year, we're going to have a pretty empty year for movies.
Yeah. The only movie I've seen this year was Uncut Gems, and that was technically released in December, so I don't even know if that counts. What about you guys, Ben?
I have not seen a movie this year in theaters. I saw Uncut Gems. Was that in December? Or did we see that together?
It came out right around
We saw that
Christmas.
together in January? That feels like years ago.
Honestly.
And that is the last movie I saw in theaters. Phenomenal film.
Right.
But last movie I saw.
Manny, Uncut Gems. Real quick summary for those who didn't listen to the episode, and I can't blame them.
Oh, boy.
Just what you thought of it, and just a general...
I'll tell you right now, go to timestamps 3213, 4216.
I bet that's where he says, I'm going to come.
I think he says I'm going to come there. I think he says the come word.
Well, go check it out. That's all I'm going to say. But I do want to say, maybe this is a blessing. This is a year to reflect on life. A year of nothing new, no chasing. There's always this race to see something new. You can go back, kick back, watch some classics.
Okay, so Manny, you decided to spin
Sonic can win
this...
Best Picture.
You decided to spin this the positive way.
Oh,
interesting.
Of course.
Interesting.
I mean, it's very unfortunate to see how things you've been looking forward to are going to be delayed, whether it's any kind of...
Yeah, so this year, movies not looking too hot. The movies that did come out that I can think of, obviously Sonic was mentioned, Birds of Prey. 1917 was December, right?
Did you watch Birds of Prey, Nabil?
Evan, I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Yeah.
At this point, with the amount of free time we all have and that I have, I'll probably watch it. I just Harley Quinn, man, what an excellent character.
Me and the Joker broke up.
I took it like a champ.
She votes for Bernie in the movie, though. She votes for Bernie, right?
Why would you spoil that? I haven't seen the movie.
Fuck! I'm sorry, Nabil. I haven't seen it either. I just saw on Twitter that she's a progressive queen. So
all right, is this a joke?
We have to stand. She actually does. Yeah,
oh boy.
In the movie. I think she votes for Bernie.
Yeah, Manny knows this, but I think Evan too, but there was a rumor going around before the movie came out that the big plot device, the big MacGuffin that all the characters were searching for, that black mask woman back.
I knew nothing about this movie. I don't even know what you're talking about. Quit
what I was gonna
putting
say,
words into my mouth.
I said maybe. Evan heard this.
Okay.
was that the big plot device was Black Mask dick pic. That was the big plot twist of the movie. It was like, oh, that's what he wanted the whole time.
Dude, if Ewan McGregor's cock is in the movie, I'm down. Sign me up. I'll watch it tonight.
You said it, not me.
Well, his penis actually is in multiple movies. I should put that out
That's
there.
true.
He's known for not holding back.
Yeah, I have
Train
a list,
Spotting? Is his dick in Train Spotting?
Yeah, well, for like a second. And there's another movie too where he's, I think, fully nude.
Oh, Star Wars.
But
Manny Ray, Ewan McGregor, dick specialist here.
Yeah, he has the list.
Timestamp. He has the timestamps.
Oh yeah, 4 films, and as a matter of fact, if you guys want to look that up.
Oh.
Oh man.
I will be looking that up later.
There's a lot. Oh.
Anyways, well, Manny looks at that. So that's pretty much this year, which we can more likely than not count out in terms of movies existing. No Time to Die, the latest James Bond movie, was pushed to November from... Actually, it's supposed to come out, I think, tomorrow, originally.
Yeah, but Nabil,
Yes.
does anyone really care anymore about James Bond?
China does, apparently.
Really?
Does very
China
well.
cares about
over there.
James Bond?
Honestly.
I'm sure they're going to see a lot of movies right now, so...
We're gonna cut that
All
out.
right, guys.
I'm sorry.
Hey, did you guys hear about that thing called coronavirus?
The Kung Flu.
The Chinese virus?
Oh yeah,
We
No
were
Time
talking
to Die.
about
No Time
Birds
to
of
Die.
Prey.
See, as you can see, this
Storm of the North.
this quarantine, this social distancing has done something to our brains.
Yeah, it's rotted in my brain. Online classes I was expecting to be like a fucking blessing, but it's just made everything harder.
Yeah. How are your online classes going, Manny?
It's fine. I don't know. I mean, you guys feel any value to it? No. But, like,
No.
it is what it is.
God.
I mean, Zoom's fun.
It's
Get a little
funny.
green
It's
screen.
fun.
Yeah.
I haven't had anyone Zoom bomb me yet. That would be funny as hell. But
Zoom bomb you. Why don't you go ahead and explain what a Zoom bomb is?
a Zoom bomb is when someone puts the link to their Zoom conference out and random people join it with funny names and funny images or pornography or swastikas, apparently.
Ooh.
And then everyone laughed.
Yeah, so movies pushed probably this year, like we said, is out of commission. Now, during these turbulent times, we got to focus, we got to keep our eye on the future, but we got to talk about the past too. And I know we already had a little bit of a discussion about this, but I doubt anyone made it past the 35-minute mark on the other podcast Manny and I did. So I figure we can kind of rehash the general points. Best movies of 2019. I know a lot of people here saw The Lighthouse.
Yes,
and by a lot, I mean
indeed.
all of us.
Yeah, and it was the best film of
It
last
was
year.
only the number 1 film of last year. What do you think, Ben?
About what? I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
About The Lighthouse.
About The Lighthouse. I actually really enjoyed The Lighthouse. It was one of my favorite films of last year. Not a big Oscar snubs with it. Very disappointing.
Yeah, A24 in general, as we all know, got a little screwed at the Oscars, to say the
Yeah,
least.
I'm looking at like my favorite movies of last year, and I think like 3 out of the 10 were A24.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're kind of killing it recently,
Yeah, they
Props to them, honestly. I'm excited to see
I was excited to see The Green Knight, but I don't know if that's going to happen now.
Yeah, there were a few others. There was this one, I totally forget what it was called, but I heard that it was like based off of some weird like Twitter feed story that someone made up about like these strippers that go to like, I don't know, like Florida or something.
Yeah.
But from last year, another one that really stood out for me was Waves, which is, another A24 one. Trey Edward Schultz, the guy that made, what was it called? It Comes at Night. Is that that horror movie from like 2017 or something? Waves was it's such a nice little movie. It's kind of just about like love, stuff like that. It's the good stuff.
Like that. I actually heard some mixed things about that, so I'd be interested to check it out.
Really? Okay.
I have a question for everyone here. Do you think there was a good balance this year of flops, of standout movies, and your typical your typical blockbuster hits? Do you think there was that normal dynamic of films that came out, or was there more like of a leaning to, let's say, superhero movies and Star Wars versus period dramas or something?
Honestly, I think last year there were a lot of really good smaller films that came out that kind of went mainstream. Like you see like Parasite. I think everyone's talking about that. was surprising to me. I think
Yeah.
especially with what Netflix is doing now, buying movies, making movies. They had Marriage Story that came out. That was another really good one. That was one of
right.
my favorites from last year.
Beautiful film.
I think last year, yeah, sure, we had a bunch of blockbusters as we always do, but I feel like more attention was given. What?
You're limiting Avengers Endgame to just another blockbuster? Who do you think you are, Evan?
You're limiting the end of the Skywalker saga to just
Just a
one
blockbuster?
another franchise movie? Are you?
You're limiting Captain Marvel. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, too far.
I will
there,
say
sorry.
I have not seen Captain Marvel. I have not
Good.
seen Avengers Endgame.
You're lucky.
That is a hot take right there. I feel like most people in the world have seen it.
I'd say
I've seen
most
it,
people in the world
but-
have seen it, but
Not saying I
not.
liked it, not saying everyone liked it, but
I think I'm the one guy I know who has not seen it.
Well, you're a rare breed.
I'm not like not watching it to make a point or anything. I just didn't get
Yet
around
here you
to
are.
watching it, and I have no interest in watching it. So I just, I'm not gonna waste 3 fucking hours watching
I can
Avengers
vibe with
Endgame.
that. Yeah, for me it was more about the event. Getting all the boys, going down to the theater at midnight.
Oh yeah, of course. That's what
Star Wars.
You and I saw Star Wars. I think all of us were there.
All of us
right?
were there,
Yeah,
yeah.
we were all there.
it was a horrible
That's fun.
experience.
Oh, it was
Hey.
disgusting.
What?
You
It
know
was
what?
a
I don't
terrible
even
I
know.
didn't mean to
because-
fart, Ben. Okay.
Whoa.
Thing is, I actually came out of that movie really enjoying it. Maybe it was just because of I was like, oh, I had a great
Oh,
night.
because the Lando, right? Because
I don't know. I'll have to watch it again because everyone's telling me you especially. You're like, dude, it's not good. You shouldn't like it. I'm like,
okay.
oh,
When did I
alright.
ever say you shouldn't like it?
Okay.
I don't think I've ever
No,
said that
I'll
about
say
anything
that
in
right
my
now.
life.
You can put me on record as saying, Evan, you shouldn't like that movie. It is a bad movie.
It is quite bad. And by quite, I mean
Huh.
terrible. Almost Captain Marvel tier, honestly.
I enjoyed it watching it. I had a fun time. I was laughing. I was taken aback by the marvel of it.
Yeah, the marvel of it, to say the least.
If we want to talk about this more, one moment that continues to stand out to me, how they just fucked it up so badly, is when Rey blows up the ship with the Force lightning. All right, and you think
Yeah.
Chewbacca is dead. All right.
And
What,
then
what
3
an
minutes
interesting
later,
choice. What a
he's
creative
not.
choice.
I thought that was so compelling. I was like, this is crazy. They
just
actually
killed
just did that.
Chewbacca.
They fucking killed Chewbacca, and immediately they go back on possibly one of the best decision they made in the film. The
Killing
most
fucking
creative
Chewbacca.
choice.
The best decision J.J. Abrams has ever made. Kill
Honestly,
Chewbacca.
yeah.
Ben's just out here
because
hating
it makes
on
you.
Chewbacca.
The whole goal, right, of anything you're watching is to make you feel something,
Mhm.
That movie made me feel something for half a second, and then they immediately told me, no, you are not allowed to feel something.
It's,
I think that sums up the whole movie for me.
That's pretty good.
Wonder
Yeah.
Park was pretty good.
I did not hear what you said.
I heard what he said. He said that he enjoyed Wonder Park.
Wonder Park. I don't know what that is.
It's
That's
okay.
the
Listen, if
animated
you look at all the
one, right?
other animated films that came out, they're all rehashes. Okay, Addams Family, freaking Toy Story 4, How to Train Your Dragon Lego Movie. At least it was original, right?
I think I watched the
never
Lego
heard of
movie,
it.
but I don't remember watching
What
it.
about Abominable?
That's also another clever film.
Or Missing
but
Link, which was nominated for an Oscar.
Missing Link.
Or Ugly Dolls, which was nominated by Pitbull. on screen,
I forgot about Ugly Dolls.
Or
Um,
Avengers Endgame, which was
which was nominated by the Academy for.
for fucking Best Picture or some shit.
Oh, the Playmobil movie came out.
Oh,
God.
I've been waiting for that one. What did?
Yeah, it came out in December.
It's like shit. I missed that one.
I guess I did.
How did
Fuck.
it slip under my? How did the Playmobil movie slip under my fucking radar? Did they
Yeah.
really make that a movie?
Yeah,
Seems
Daniel
so.
Radcliffe, Adam Lambert, Megan
No
Trainor.
way. What?
Yeah,
Adam Lambert, isn't he? He's the guy that tours with Queen. He's not a.
he's the G-word guy.
What?
The great guy. The great guy.
Is
Oh,
he
he's
an
great.
actor? Oh, that's okay. I see there Megan Trainor's in it. So
Alright, I want to hear this.
She an
Thoughts?
actor?
Thoughts on
What is she?
Jojo Rabbit?
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit was so charming.
Yeah.
I had a good time watching it.
It was like enjoyable, you know. It wasn't anything.
What's
like...
his face? Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
Definitely has a sort of like giddiness to his films.
Yeah, he really
Yeah.
does. I actually recently just watched What We Do in the Shadows.
Ooh.
That one was pretty fun. That's
Ooh, I saw
one of
that a
those-
while ago.
Yeah, I've been meaning to see it for a while. But I think it was pretty funny. You know, it wasn't like great or anything, but yeah, he definitely has like a very playful nature in his movies.
Yeah, it's cool.
I thought Jojo Rabbit was a very cute movie. You know,
Yeah, I liked it.
it was nice. I don't know. I
Yeah.
can't really go too into detail right now. Like,
Yeah, well, it would.
not in. I haven't put a single thought in my head for the past like 3 weeks. So
These are the most words I've spoken in.
yeah, like the past like month.
All right, I want to uncap this. Uncap this right now.
Uh-oh.
1917.
1917 was
Shit.
really?
Yeah, bro. Just
I had
another war movie.
absolutely no interest in it. It looked gimmicky,
There you
and
No,
I didn't
no.
even want to be disappointed by it, so I did not watch that movie.
I'm gonna
Honestly,
go get a beer. I'll be right back.
feel that.
He's joking. He's joking.
He's
No, for what it's worth, I think 1917 was, you know, a very fun experience. It was kind of like I don't know if you guys have seen Gravity.
I
by,
hated
Alfonso
Gravity.
Cuarón.
I did not like Gravity.
See, I kind of enjoy it where it's like it's kind of those movies where it's very much an atmosphere piece. It kind of just tries to throw you into the action. And
See, my problem with movies like that is that they're so focused on building this atmosphere that they don't realize that you also need to keep people invested in other ways. Building an atmosphere means nothing if the story is boring.
the thing is, the story really isn't boring just because it's so like fast paced in 1917. You're always like on the run. Something's always going on, and while the story itself isn't deep or anything, there's no like I didn't get any big overarching ideas that it was trying to form.
I definitely
but, like,
recognize what you're saying about that, about the action happening so fast that the story's like wrapped within it. But after seeing Uncut Gems do that so masterfully, going to something like this just feels, I don't want to say cheap, but that's like that's the vibe. And
I think it's one of those movies where like you kind of just when you watch it, you just have to appreciate the work that was put into it from a technical aspect, especially like production design and just Roger Deakins cinematography. So many large set pieces and so many grand things are happening. Like that final climax where he walks out of the trench and all the soldiers are running past him. I was literally on the edge of my seat. It was such a good build up to that scene. I think it was executed super well.
Is that the scene they gave away in the trailer though?
Yeah, but there's
Well, I've already seen it 10 times. So.
No. It's no, you did not, because you didn't see the build up to it, dude.
No,
I'm telling you, that makes it so
talk.
much more worth.
Alright.
The music building up, and then when he steps out, oh man, that was a good ass scene. I think it's just one of those movies that like it's not really story based. It's just like a movie, just something to marvel at. I appreciated it. I thought it was cool.
I mean, I can respect that, especially the technical parts.
Hey, what the? Manny.
Jesus, Manny.
Hey.
It's kind of rude.
Hey. I'm just trying to say my point here, alright? Take it or leave it,
All right, yeah, 1917, mixed bag. Check it out for yourself. Let's see, what else? What else is going on? Okay, sorry, I forgot. All right, that's really funny. All right, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Quick thoughts.
Yeah, I like it.
You like
I
it a
haven't
lot?
seen it yet. I haven't seen it because I can't find a streaming link for it.
Fucking Putlocker?
That's fine.
I have checked. I've looked everywhere.
I bet I could find it in
okay.
30 seconds.
Alright, Nabil. Alright, you
Alright,
torrent.
This is a pirate.
No. I'm talking about a site. I'm not even talking about a pirating thing.
We're pirating now. Alright.
Okay.
On pirates.
I like to let Frontier Communications know that I've never engaged in piracy, nor will I. Thank you for your service.
Allegedly.
So we talked about 1917. Ben hasn't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. However, we all think that it's pretty good. It's kind of hard to talk about that without spoiling it. So check out my episode on that. Avengers Endgame.
Dude, I found it on Putlocker.
Found Avengers Endgame on Putlocker? That's crazy.
No, I found Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, dude. You were talking. What?
I was fucking. Alright.
Yeah.
I'll check it out on Putlocker then.
There you go.
Everyone, Putlocker.
Everyone, Putlocker. P-U-T, locker. Alright. So, quarantine. We're all quarantined. What movies are people watching? What's going on? What are some movies you've seen?
You guys see War Dogs?
The one with Jonah Hill and
Yeah,
Miles
I'm like
Teller.
halfway through it. It's okay.
I saw the first
like it.
hour. Yeah.
I think it's alright.
It's okay.
Who directed that?
Wasn't it the rapist guy?
Todd Phillips.
No,
I
never
think it
mind.
was Tom Phillips.
I was thinking Brett Ratner.
Yeah.
My
But yeah,
bad.
no, it was a pretty decent film. I didn't think it was incredible, but I love Miles Teller. I think he's a great actor.
I also
enjoy
believe
his
Ana de
work.
Armas was in that, so...
Really?
Yeah. Speaking of Todd Phillips, who's seen
Hangover Part
Superbad?
2. Oh,
Oh, I love Superbad.
yeah,
Superbad is
Superbad's
in
like
Superbad
super
is
good.
in my top 3
Did
comedies.
Did
Has
Todd
to be.
Phillips do Superbad?
Yes.
No.
No.
Right?
No.
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 Right?
No.
Oh no, that was
No.
Judd
Judd
Apatow.
Apatow. I thought so. I was like,
no,
what?
No, you guys are still wrong.
Greg
So you're still wrong, dude.
Mozzarella.
It was Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen.
That they wrote the screenplay.
No, I think they directed it too.
No, I'm looking
Judd
at it right here.
Ap- Greg
Judd
Mozzarella.
fucking directed that.
No, Greg
no,
Motola.
no.
Greg Motola directed
Who's
it.
What
who
the
fuck is
fuck?
Greg Motola?
Okay, let me lay it down, alright? Director, Greg Motola. Screenplay, Seth
Yo, he's
Rogen,
so
Evan
bald.
Goldberg. Producers,
He's so bald.
Judd Apatow. Alright,
Okay,
so we were all wrong.
We're fucking it up. We're fucking it up.
Yeah, this is terrible. I'm so embarrassed now. We're just like all wrong.
Every single
Yeah,
one
we're
of
not
us is
even
wrong.
We sound like
qualified to be
fucking-
talking about film.
Yeah, it's kind of
All
like
right,
we're
well,
just
that's
a
the
bunch
end.
of fucking
It was fun
college
while-
freshmen.
Yeah, it's almost like we have no credentials or
We just have no clue what the fuck we're talking about.
Manny's the only one who said Greg Mozzarella. He got it right.
Dude,
Yeah,
Greg
okay.
Mozzarella,
Greg
classic.
Mozzarella. I made Paul. Okay.
Well, okay,
Dude,
well,
Paul. I forgot that was a movie. That's like unlocking fucking memories in my brain.
Greg Motola.
Greg Mozzarella. The-
Who's the best actor? I mean, no. Who's the best singer turned actor / actress in your opinion?
Singer turned
Jared
actor.
Leto.
Oh shit.
I mean,
I mean,
Dallas Buyers Club. I don't know what else he was
Sure,
in
that's
besides
true.
Suicide Squad. So
He's in this movie called Mr.
Morbius.
Nobody. Mr. Nobody is pretty good.
Ludacris is in Fast and Furious. I mean,
John
Will Smith.
Cena. John
Will Smith
fucking
started
Cena.
as a rapper.
That's true.
Eminem.
Hey, my Academy Award winner, Eminem.
Yeah.
The Weeknd in Uncut Gems.
Isn't that his one movie? And
So
all he
he
does
does
is
start
wait.
somewhere.
And wait, what does he do in that movie? Sing and then say, "Fuck me."
Oh.
Like I think that's it. I think he has like 2 lines.
Oh yeah, and it's hot. And he's hot.
He was man enough to like be like, I'm cool with this. I don't mind. I'll say.
Yeah, he was
I'm
man
hard
enough to
on.
receive $20 million, Manny. What a big man.
Was he paid $20 million?
I don't know. I'm just giving The Weeknd Uncut Gems salary.
I think he is the perfect choice for that role in the movie, though. It's kind of
Oh, yeah.
incredible how well he fits that. That scene in the club is such a good scene.
Yeah,
Dude, I
it
love
is.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Yes.
Yes.
He's so funny.
He's the best,
He's,
bro.
like every role I've seen him in, he's like always such a memorable character.
Yep.
He was in what was he? He was in Knives Out. He was in Uncut Gems.
Sorry to
He
bother
was
you.
in Sorry to Bother You.
Get
Obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Lakeith Stanfield's Instagram?
I love it.
Is that
It's
where
so
he
good.
posted the picture of him doing the Joker dance?
It's so
He wants to be the
fucking
Joker
weird.
so
Like,
bad.
he also just like raps, and I think his songs are just kind of terrible. It's hilarious.
I saw that. I haven't actually heard them, but what I was gonna say is that indicative of him being cast in Knives Out, I like that he's getting all these roles, being in different movies. You know, from being in Get Out to Knives Out. Sorry to Bother You. Yeah, so I think it's really cool. I hope that continues.
Apparently, he was in a Straight Outta Compton. He was also in Dope. That's a good one.
Who was he in Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think.
Probably just a side character. I don't know.
He was Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
What
No
the fuck?
way.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucking absurd.
Oh my god, he was. I watched that movie
I
like.
can see it. I can totally see it.
Thoughts on Straight
He was
Outta
in
Compton?
Atlanta too.
Oh, I
We
kind
didn't
of
mention
said
that.
that.
Not a film, but all right.
We kind of had a whole conversation where he's like, "Oh, I want to rewatch that," and I said, "Yeah, he's really good in it." You didn't hear that?
Okay. No, I didn't.
Yeah, well,
I'm
that's
sorry.
why you shouldn't go on your phone while you're recording a podcast.
I'm not on my phone.
Hey,
Straight Outta Compton.
I was fucking Googling Black Klansman. All right, so I could figure out who the main character was.
So Straight Outta Compton. What do we think? Best biopic?
Best biopic, period? Are you saying that?
he just said that.
I'm asking.
N-
What are you, a Social
No,
Network guy or
No.
I'm trying to think of some other good biopics.
Lincoln? I mean,
Lincoln's good.
The Social Network.
The Social Network is a great movie.
I already said that was the first thing I said.
I mean, it's such a big.
That's true. There are a lot.
It's too big.
Of...
Yeah. If you're thinking like music specifically, I mean.
Okay, yeah.
I
Music
liked it.
specifically.
I thought they did a pretty good job with the characters.
Does
And,
Amadeus count as a biopic?
Yeah.
Then that is definitely the best. I love Amadeus, bro.
I don't know what that movie is.
Dude, you have to watch it. You have to watch it.
Oh, Rocket Man?
Yeah, that counts.
That counts.
Rocket Man? Actually, a good movie.
I've
Would
never
you
seen
say Argo? Argo?
Right.
I'm just
Line.
naming off one that.
The Irishman is a biopic. I'm gonna say it.
Are the
Irishman was, like,
characters- I know
okay.
a lot of the characters are real, but I don't think the main
Well-
character's based off of anyone, right?
No, he's real.
In The Irishman?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
based off.
Literally,
It's based off his
it is based
autobiography.
off of his. Yeah.
It's based off of who?
His autobiography, Frank Sheeran.
Really?
It's
Oh.
yes.
Okay, sorry, I didn't
You know,
pay too much attention watching
called-
the fucking Irishman.
I had you paint houses. That's what it's called.
Hey, also, you want to know it's a biopic? Fucking Black Klansman.
Yeah, that's
Shit,
true.
I forgot. Spike
Dude,
Lee
what about,
movies.
have
Green
you
Book.
guys- Wait, hold the fuck up.
We're
have you
all
guys
saying
seen,
different things and just
No, you're
Spike
trying
Lee.
to move on to Spike Lee movies. Fuck off with
because
Spike
you're
Lee.
just like Wait, hold on. So I'm trying to get us onto one topic. I'm sorry. Manny's just tweaking out in the corner. I don't know what's going on.
Fuck, I forgot it. Okay. I'll think about it.
So what does everyone think of Spike Lee?
Did you see his remake of Old Boy?
I did not.
The one with Brolin.
Pretty terrible.
Yeah, seems so. I think his best movie is probably Do the Right Thing.
I it's on my list. I need to see
Yeah,
it.
you gotta watch it. Manny, what do you think of Do the Right Thing?
That's probably one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
Period. Wow.
I would agree with that.
actually there was a comma, but
I would say one of my favorite movies, period, for sure.
favorite movies,
Yeah.
comma.
I've never seen it.
Also, I think he definitely is in the hallmarks of directors. I think you think of big three. I think right now, well, maybe not anymore, but like Tarantino, Scorsese, and him are all like probably the giants. I would say in influence almost.
Mm.
I'd probably go with Russo's.
Mozzarella.
So, who the
Mozzarella.
fuck directed Jurassic World?
Colin Trevorrow, and then probably J.J. Abrams. That's what I would
Oh
go with.
yeah. our three heroes.
Spike Lee, monumental figure for sure. You know, what are your favorite directors, Ben? Name some directors.
Favorite directors? I mean, they're very new and they only have a couple of films out, but I'm gonna say the Safdie brothers.
Wow.
Because the two movies they put out, the two films, I'd say they have several documentaries that I have not seen that I do want to watch. But Good Time and Uncut Gems are both in my top 15 movies, I would say. I think
good.
they're just some of the strongest movies coming straight out of the bat. Like,
similarly, that's how I feel about Robert Eggers. I think he's definitely my favorite
that is true.
new director. 'Cause I think The Witch and The Lighthouse are both just like masterpieces. He knows how to. He sets such an intriguingly disturbing atmosphere in his movies.
It's like unparalleled. It's like almost. It's like Hitchcock, but also so different. You know, it's just something new, but also so familiar.
Yeah.
That was the greatest non-description ever.
That's all I can give right now.
Yeah, it's really new, but it's also so familiar.
It's also like, it's good. I really like it.
Lighthouse.
Manny, I want to hear Manny's specific thoughts.
I haven't. That's the thing is I haven't formed much, but like it's.
That's fair enough because after Evan and I saw it, we were just in a.
Well, give me 2
state.
minutes. Give me 2 minutes to come up with something.
All right. Well, we give Manny 2 minutes. We're gonna talk
I'll say
about
if I mentioned some new directing teams, but if I'm going classic, I've got to say Scorsese. I'm a sucker for character. He just does a character piece like no one else.
All right. Well, have you seen The Departed?
Have I seen The Departed? Fuck yes, I have.
Good.
That is a great film.
It might be my favorite Scorsese movie, just personal favorite. You know.
Really? All right.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I could see that.
Another of mine. I've only seen his first movie, Koyaanisqatsi, but I think that Godfrey Reggio.
Yeah, dude, Koyaanisqatsi was.
He's like just through that one movie alone, he's solidified himself to me as like one of the best filmmakers I've ever seen. I was literally entranced by that movie.
Dude, Koyaanisqatsi like just ruined me for a day, bro. Like my mind.
So freaking amazing.
I actually had like a mini panic attack watching that, bro.
Can you tell me about that? I don't know what that is.
So it's this documentary that 1982, and it's basically a mood piece about the toll that humanity has had. Like
humanity is growing apart from nature,
and there's no narration, no talking, and it's basically just like these extremely like motivating, like sacred like shots of craziest stuff. I'm too fucking explain it, but like
she's too fucking
it's just accompanied. It's also
No, but like there's also the score. But the score,
it's accompanied by the score by Philip Glass. The entire movie is just like
it's like this... It made me feel like I was. Is it too much to say being born again? Because like
that's cool. That's cool.
It is.
What is it called?
Koyaanisqatsi, and it means life out of balance.
Yeah, it's a Hopi.
I'm not gonna act like I know how to spell that at all.
It's Koyaanisqatsi.
No.
Qasats.
I found it by typing 3 letters into Google.
It's like
I have to see it.
It's you know in the cliche where it's like when you die you're just seeing like not only your own life but like the world, you know, that kind of cliche.
Yeah.
Of your life flashing before you, like that's what this movie feels like.
It's a trilogy.
Yeah, I actually just bought the trilogy on Blu-ray. I haven't seen the second two. I hear they're not as good as the first, but like I still really am interested.
The first
in
stands on its own very well.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what I thought about Godfrey Reggio's Koyaanisqatsi. We can move on now, I guess.
Manny, you done thinking about Lighthouse yet?
So what I could say that I enjoyed about it very much is that it it's so tight of a film in terms of its location, its scope, that it feels like it doesn't it, it doesn't really compare to anything else that came out this year. I would say it feels like it belongs from like 48 or something in the way that it was filmed, and also the story is very uncomfortable in a way I don't feel like many films have done in a while. It adds this like sort of, I don't know. It's just very. It was very uncomfortable, and also its way of what's it called? The linear, how a plot is usually the, I don't know what the word is. You know how it is? It's like climax, whatever, rising action, all that.
The
I think,
linear progression,
yeah,
the
that
plot
kind.
Yeah.
structure.
I think this one definitely dismantled that, and I think that's
Yeah.
something to appreciate.
But
Definitely.
in a way that was different because like I love Nolan, but in his way that he deconstructs that, it's usually just like it's backwards, you know, or Inception. It's like the depth, you know. But the way that Robert Eggers dismantled that progression here is just inconceivable, you know. So and like in terms of what's real and what's not, and like you said, so yeah, that's really good. Good shit.
You were talking about Koyaanisqatsi and how it's a trilogy, and something I watched recently was the Godfather trilogy. And, you know, people always talk about them as being some of the best films of all time, but I had never seen them, so with this quarantine, I took the time to seek it out, and, yeah, they're fucking incredible. Have you guys seen them? What are
I
your
have not
thoughts?
yet. I haven't really got around to it.
Yeah, to be honest, me too.
No, I'd never. I'd never.
I started
Oh.
it like when I was like maybe like 15 or something, and I was like, I should just wait to watch this. I don't think I'm gonna appreciate it.
I've never not seen them. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
The third one is not. The third one's okay. I don't
No
think it
s- no
stands up
spoilers.
as well, but no spoilers. It's just I don't think it has as much. It's not as.
Oh, the
dense.
third one is trash. The third one
Yeah,
is
it's really not.
trash. I will fully say that. But the first two movies, basically what happened was Francis Ford Coppola made the first two in 1972 and 74, and they were supposed to be basically they were the same film, but you know, split apart. It was actually like one of the first sequels that actually, like, you know, sequels had never really been a big thing in Hollywood because they didn't do well, but this was the first to actually do a good job of bringing the two movies together. And it tells the story of family, and it's basically just a retelling of, if you guys remember King Lear, it's basically a retelling of King Lear through the Italian mafia and the American dream, and, you know, the gray area of good and evil, and it brings up a lot of interesting themes. And not only that, the filmmaking in it is just beautiful. They have incredible shots of the Italian countryside and Sicily, and the music is
I would
everything
say-
about it.
I would say what really set it apart is like those are the first films that feel so sure of themselves. Almost, it just feels it knows what it's doing. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
they
Like,
feel.
It's just obviously there's a precedent. Oh, this is a classic, this and that. But like this is the I think this is what set that for anything that's come out since. When we say,
For
"All right, this is
sure.
that," so I don't know. I
It
mean,
feels like a big thing. It feels like very grandiose, and like a just when you think of a classic film, it's like
It's kind of like a modern epic almost in a
Yeah.
sense. The story of the Corleones. That's how I
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
it.
And you talk about it being what do you think of when you think of a classic? And in a way, it kind of relates also with other gangster movies. Have you seen Goodfellas?
Goodfellas. Goodfellas is great. I fucking
So
love
what are
Goodfellas.
your thoughts on Godfather versus something like that?
So the comparison would be that I think that Goodfellas is a lot more about showing that kind of lifestyle,
Yeah, yeah.
as compared to, like I said with Godfather, it's a lot more about Not to say it's a more intellectual film, because I don't want to talk about film like that. Like, it sounds kind of pretentious, but it is in the sense that it's presenting a lot. I feel like a lot more themes of like humans and how we live in a modern society, um, and
No
it,
one
you know,
laughed.
all right. But yeah, no, it definitely compared to Goodfellas, which I mean, Martin Scorsese does a really good job of showing like, um, because that is also based off of a book, I think. He does a
Wait,
good job of showing that kind of lifestyle and the Ray Liotta's character growing up through it. But Godfather is much more about family and
yeah.
personal relations and.
The way I saw it, like the difference is Goodfellas is a lot more focused. Godfather is much more on the central family itself and like the individuals. I always felt like Goodfellas was just more than Ray Liotta. It was about that, like you said, the lifestyle and that whole culture of the mafia, and that's also a completely different pace of a film.
For sure.
So
For sure.
I mean, Goodfellas is also great, but it's completely different. But it's definitely worth checking out both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What everyone think of? Alright, I can't even say it. I was gonna say Tiger King, but I can't keep a straight face, guys. I'm sorry.
I watched the first episode. It wasn't as, exciting as people say, so maybe I just need to get into it a little bit more. But it's definitely interesting. The Tiger King is in prison, and he has coronavirus. That came out today, so I thought that was interesting. This world we live in.
I started it with my family. I don't know. I got like 20 minutes in, so I didn't really give it like enough
Me too.
time for it to really settle in. But like, I don't know. It just didn't seem like it was something for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like there was nothing too special about it. I don't know. I just didn't latch onto the story.
Yeah, I can vibe with that. Netflix they're doing something. I mean, they're making money off of it. They're doing this every few months, coming out with a viral thing.
Yeah, everyone's going crazy over it.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone's seen it.
Yeah, pretty much. It does feel that way. Netflix is making moves. They're trying to become a major
weird.
contender.
They always have a very big like social media presence whenever they release.
But what makes
stuff.
it click so fast? Like
I
That's
don't
the other
know.
thing. Shills.
Like
every-
that's true.
everyone's seen it.
Like Bird Box. That was everyone was crazy over that one.
Yeah, I actually saw most of that, and I'm sorry, dude.
I thought it was terrible.
Yeah.
I don't get the hype over it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, and that's the kind of thing where you see that and you're like, okay, there's no way that the quality of the movie lines up with the viralness, and you're just like, something's going on here, but who knows?
Yeah, I guess it shows a lot about what people will eat up these days.
Yeah, something goes viral on Twitter and it's over. Social Network is back on Netflix.
What is
The
back
Social
on?
Network is on Netflix?
Yep.
I fuck with that.
You know what else just got added back to Netflix?
What's that?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
What a good movie.
That will forever be one of my favorite
Wow.
just shitty movies.
Yeah.
So
I haven't
bad.
seen that in so long.
Oh,
That's a classic.
I remember watching it in maybe 4th grade on my DS because it had Netflix. Maybe it was a
so
little older.
funny.
I was watching it on my DS and I was actually disturbed by it because it's like a B movie, but they really did put a lot of effort into the props and stuff. I think the production design, especially when they go into the kind of the wacky architecture of the clown tent that they have, their little spaceship. It's so cheap looking, but it's still so funny and recognizable. Sure. And same goes for the costuming for the clowns. They look goofy, but at the same time they give off such an unnerving vibe to them. It's so funny.
The movie has a $1.8 million budget.
Yeah, you know.
That's crazy.
It's one of my favorite horror movies, I think.
It was released straight to
outlandish it
DVD.
is.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of timely that Netflix is adding all this stuff back, you know, given our quarantine. It's kind of good.
Yeah, it seemed like they added a lot of good stuff this month.
Speaking of, There Will Be Blood. It's back on
Oh
Netflix.
yeah, that was just added last month. Yeah, I
I
just
don't know
watched it.
Alright, what'd you think?
I thought it was really good. I just started getting into Paul Thomas Anderson this year. Just
So
I was
good.
pretty behind on that, but like Daniel Day-Lewis brings such a strong mood to his
Yes.
characters. It really just
And the way
takes
that it,
over the
like,
film.
It snaps at the right
Yeah.
moment, you know? It's like, we can get into it because these guys haven't seen it, but it's...
You can just feel the
so if you
power
liked...
and the greed he gets throughout the movie and how he starts to just lose it.
Yeah.
It-
If you
it
guys
kinda,
liked the way that Adam Sandler was able to kind of unlock that side of himself in Uncut Gems, I highly recommend your next watch on Netflix is There Will Be Blood. Because it's a different way, but it's also such a similar expulsion of energy, you know? So,
Yeah,
I recommend that to you guys.
it's definitely something I've wanted to watch for a long time. But I remember the runtime just being a little long, so I was like, oh, I gotta find time to watch this. And then they took it off.
They go by really quickly though, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
You really get immersed.
the pacing in his movies are perfect. It never really hits you with a lull.
Mhm.
His writing is so interesting.
I
And his
will definitely
direction.
check
I
it
think
out.
all the characters in his movies are so. He makes them so distinct. I also watched this other one. I think it's still on Netflix. It's called Magnolia by Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah, I want to see that.
That's definitely my favorite of his so far. I still need to see a couple of his others. I think I've only seen those two and The Master.
The Master is weird as
Yeah,
heck, bro.
that was a good one though. And then I just watched the other day. I watched his that thing he did with Tom York, the Anima thing.
I've not seen that.
It's like a 15-minute short film with Tom York, and it just plays a few of the songs from the album. And it's mostly performance art, dancing and stuff.
Cool.
It's really good actually. Tom York was pretty good in it. He was dancing pretty well.
So, we're talking about There Will Be Blood, Daniel Day-Lewis, Manny. I know you're a big Lincoln guy. You want to tell us about his performance in that? I haven't seen.
Well, I'm not a
the full
big
movie.
Lincoln guy. I do like Abraham Lincoln. I do like Abraham, like the guy himself.
You
But,
like Abraham, but you're not a big
Spitting
Lincoln fan?
words into
Oh
our
no, it was a good
mouths,
movie.
you know?
But when I saw it when it came out, and I just remember we were going to go to Beef with Brady's after, so I didn't care about the movie. But because it's very long and it's a lot of talking, but once again, Daniel Day-Lewis has a presence, and clearly, when you're playing a man like Lincoln, it's very sad. But I don't know if you ever, if you want to watch it, watch it. Don't force yourself. I don't think it's a movie you should force yourself to watch just cause. But
yeah, I once tried to for 10 minutes, and I was not in the mind state to, it's so slow. Not in
It
a bad
is.
way, but it's just, you got to be ready for it.
Isn't
you're
it
willing to
directed
commit.
by
it's
Steven Spielberg?
Spielberg, yeah.
yeah,
Did you guys see Ready Player One?
yeah.
No.
I did. Yeah.
Sounded enthusiastic about that one.
Yeah, I might have saw it.
Yeah, you know.
Who, me?
Ready Player One.
Go ahead, go for it, guys.
Oh, I don't feel like talking about it. I'm just
Thanks for bringing it up then.
Ready Player One, dude.
Oh, that movie that I don't know. I don't want to. No, I don't want to talk about that.
Well, let's see. Ready Player One came out in 2018. You guys know what happened in 2018. What happened
Panther.
was Black Panther. Black Panther. Black Panther. Woohoo! Am I right? Am I right? Am I...
You know what else came out in 2018?
Green Book.
Deadpool 2.
Black Klansman. All right.
You know what else came out in 2018?
Aquaman.
Oh,
I thought that- wait,
okay. Have you guys heard?
Have you heard what?
Aquaman? Have you heard the fucking Pitbull song from Aquaman?
Oh god, don't even start, bro.
You've heard it?
Yes.
Oh,
Is that the
wow.
one? Wait, is that the one with Africa?
Yeah, it interpolates Africa on the.
It's not
it doesn't interpolate. It just
it's
takes
just
the
speeded
Africa
up.
on
It's
the
just
chorus.
Africa sped up, and he's like, woo!
Really?
It is wow. It's one of the most bizarre songs I've ever heard. We're going on an hour. How long are your podcasts normally, Nabil?
Well, the group
Last one's
ones
like
are
2
quite
hours.
long.
All right.
They're
The one me and Manny did that one time was 3 hours.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
So
Was it?
really, as long as you guys want, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm having fun. It's good to be here.
Let's get a topic.
With our
Let's get a
audience.
big umbrella topic. So.
Manny, I think we should do your idea.
Oh, the stuff I wrote.
I cannot argue right now.
No,
That's what
No,
you're
no,
doing.
it's not like
You
that.
can
It's
just
not
ask
like
it.
that.
Yeah, it's not like an argument.
Okay.
Oh, I'm ready to argue.
Oh,
I'm
Oh.
not in the state to argue about a movie.
okay. Let's see.
And in
I
what
said.
state are you in right now?
I'm
He's
just
a-
high.
no,
Best
Manny.
Netflix film. I think that's a decent question. Or attempt.
Best Netflix film. Would anyone like me to read a list or?
Yeah,
Is
yeah, sure.
Uncut Gems counting?
No.
Ooh, good question. Technically,
Well-
internationally, that is a
Are we talking
Netflix
about original Netflix movies?
Yeah, like Netflix originals. Like
Marriage Story, hands down.
Yeah, I think so.
That is such a good fucking movie.
Yeah, that has to be it.
That is the best thing they put out.
Always Be My Maybe.
Murder
I see you
mystery.
looking up best Netflix movie.
Toy Boy.
Bird Box.
Bandersnatch.
Actually, ooh. Wait, Roma.
That's what I was. I was like,
Roma.
why is he saying?
Marriage Story is better than Roma.
No, no.
Oakja.
I do not agree with you, Ben. I think Roma is much better than Marriage Story. Probably not in a state where I could be able to explain why. So I'm just gonna give you the David Lynch response, which is, I would not care to elaborate on that.
You know, Evan
Alright.
keeps talking about this mysterious state that he's in. It's kind of wonky.
He's sleepy, guys.
He's sleepy.
What
yeah.
state are you in? Florida?
No, I'm just okay.
Oh.
No, it's
Florida.
just that. Okay.
Um.
Well, no, really, when you just think about it, it's okay. Whatever.
I mean,
But what you're forgetting is, and don't.
I guess if you...
But
Well, if you put it that way, okay, but
But...
worst filmatic podcast yet.
yeah, thanks guys.
Can
I'm
always
trying to look
count
stuff
on
up.
me.
I'm happy to
Uh,
be here. I'm happy to be here.
Did anyone see First Man?
First command. The fuck
First
is
Man.
that?
First
No,
Man.
I
First
haven't.
Man.
But Damien Chazelle is great, so I want to see it. I don't know why I've never gotten around to it, but
It
Damien
just- it seems
Chazelle's
so-
other
Because
films.
No one knew it fucking came out.
It seems so bland, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
no, it
interested,
just it
but
didn't
I'm,
seem
like-
appealing.
But yeah, space movies like that are just fucking annoying.
Oh, I thought you liked Gravity.
Yeah, because that's not just a space movie like fucking.
It's
I think
whatever,
it is
Matt-
just a
Matt-
space
character
movie.
study about the
Matt
implications of
Damon,
the cosmos
the
on the human
Martian.
mind.
Space Jump is pretty good. It's got a 4.5 on IMDb. And,
Hey, you guys seen Transformers 3: Dark of the Moon?
yes, that
You
type
seen-
See Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes,
please,
I have.
why,
and
we
I
can't
love
make
it.
circles, bro. Please.
It's called a callback, Nabil.
It's not a
fucking-
callback because I know what's gonna happen. Anyone seen Killer Clowns from? I love that movie.
No, Nabil. It's called comedy. I'm sorry. It's you made this joke on Zoom the
You
other
know-
day. You made this joke on Zoom, you motherfucker. It's called a callback. This is the first
What's the first movie you shat your pants watching?
I'm gonna have to go with Uncut Gems.
Probably.
You don't remember Roderick
Oh,
Rules
boy.
when his dad says we run a pretty tight ship here, and
We run a
then
pretty tight ship.
and then they find the pic. I don't know, man. That was a little.
That's a good scene. That's a good scene. That's a good scene.
Hey, have you guys seen Baby Geniuses 2? Super Babies?
Nah, bro. It's not like the first, so I just could never.
You know, there's something about this combination of us that really brings out the best of our
Oh, dude,
intellect.
I remember my sister.
Brings out the
beat-
worst in me.
The worst.
It's also because you're so freaking sleepy, bro.
Sleepy Smurf.
So, and tired, right?
Bueller.
Hee hee. How about another
Yo,
joke?
so have you guys seen?
That's a good movie.
It is a
Have
good
you
movie.
guys? Have you guys
I
seen?
watched it the other day.
Unbroken.
I'm broken.
It's on
No one?
Netflix, at least on my opera version of Netflix from the Netherlands.
You're welcome.
What about the
Yeah, no,
second
it's so good,
Unbroken?
Nabil. Great Gatsby's on there. I'm like, alright.
There's so much on there, dude. You go to Asia, every movie I ever type in is on there.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude.
that's
Yeah,
this is
wait,
a
wait,
PSA.
Dark Knight.
wait. But that's-
Uncut Gems, Disaster Artist, Birdman. These are all just the ones I just added to my list today. That I want to
Birdman,
watch
you
all
mean
of them.
The greatest movie ever.
It's so good.
I watched it once and I don't know.
Uh-oh.
You're a
I don't know, I
theater
don't know,
major.
I don't-
You should love it.
Can you explain, Ben?
Oh, yeah, no, I was young, to be fair. I mean, like, I watched it the year it came out, and I don't know, I just didn't really feel
Watch
much
it
towards it.
again. Watch
But
it
that's
again.
what I'm saying, I want to watch it again, because I've heard very good things. And I like Michael Keaton. I think he's a good actor.
Mr. Mom.
Hey, have you guys seen The Birth of a Nation?
I have seen Black Klansman.
Yo, that's a callback. Guys. Moonlight
Hey.
won. Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Yeah, I like. I
Should
like
look
Moonlight.
good in the moonlight.
What are the thoughts of Moonlight?
Very good. I think it completely
I need to
deserves-
watch it. You want to know what had better music though? La La Land. And you want to know what deserved Best
Manny,
Picture
I
that
think you
year?
and Manny should have a chat.
Dude,
Wait,
La La
honestly,
Land.
I don't.
You
In
haven't
retrospect-
seen Moonlight. How can you make that claim?
Who?
Wait,
Ben-
step back. Well, wait. Moonlight. What
Wait.
music was in Moonlight? That I didn't. The music didn't really stand out to me personally.
Do you
Ooh.
like the classical music when Juan is in the ocean with Little?
Oh,
that scene
okay,
was
but like
crazy.
that's true, and also the music like in the diner, like
Yes,
yeah, but I wouldn't
that's what
say
I was just gonna say.
I wouldn't say
Aretha
overall.
Franklin.
Well, it depends. If you're really into what's that movie? La La Land did. I guess you could say you like the music of La La Land more, but it just depends if you wanted the music to be the focus of the film. I guess.
Well, yeah, they're very different. La La
Yeah.
Land is a musical, so
So-
I mean,
It's kind of weird to
Yes.
yeah, but they're both very good movies. I would say.
I think I like La La Land more, but I think either or, you know, sneaking in to see Deadpool.
Yeah, I remember that.
I literally went up to some people and I was like, I'm gonna pretend like I'm sitting with you, and they're like,
That's how we got into
"Okay."
Logan.
Dude, I just knew people that worked at AMC, so I would just.
Wow.
Alright,
Wow,
There
your
were so
connection
many
to the
Prime
movie
U-
business.
There were so
Nice.
many Prime U kids that went there. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
you
I
guys
know,
knew
I
them
know.
too.
'Cause
Y'all
it's,
ever done anything in a movie theater?
No, because I
popcorn?
didn't want to work at an AMC.
No, that's not what I meant. But alright, we're gonna move on from that joke I was making there.
Have you done anything in a movie theater, man?
I have done something in a movie
Wow,
theater.
you've just been everywhere, haven't you?
I'll talk about it because it's a funny story. I was getting
Can you use a little
And,
more family-friendly terms?
I was
No, that doesn't work either. You gotta use euphemisms.
I was getting my pole
Car
swabbed.
washed.
By who? You
All right,
fucking
so
bleep
we're
it
gonna
out.
I was yeah. if
I'm
you
gonna
wanna,
bleep it out.
And this was when worked at the movie theater before he got fired for saying that he But I was watching Star Trek. I think it was the last one of those that shitty
Beyond?
Star
franchise.
Trek Beyond.
Yeah, and I was watching Star Trek, and getting my walks in to the theater and makes direct eye contact with me while this is occurring, and just kind of stares at me, and yeah, we don't stop. And then he walks out, and then I have a conversation with him later. He had no idea, but I just thought it was funny. That's all.
Was it a good movie?
Was it a good movie?
No,
At what point did you?
I don't.
At what point did you like?
When
Was
Spock-
Spock?
when Spock
Like, okay, was
said-
Spock like? Yes, after you, Jim, and just like.
Yeah, no, I saw Chris
Like-
Pine, and I was like, oh.
Like, can you imagine Spock is just like, and live long and prosper, and then, oh.
Oh, Zachary Quinto. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna cut that out.
Like that's ever.
Like that's
You
never
have
gonna
no
happen.
control.
Wow, the first use of the soundboard besides the booing. I like that.
So it's actually the second. Oh.
Have you guys ever seen a movie in an empty theater? Do you have any good experiences with that?
Yeah, I saw Teen Titans Go to the Movies with Darian and maybe Nick. It was
That's
an
so
empty
fun.
theater. Or maybe it was Darian and Jeff. But it was funny. We were just kind of like walking around the movie theater as the movie was playing. Just like
Yeah.
throwing shit, being assholes.
You know, the second time I saw Baby Driver, my favorite movie of all time. Yeah, I'll throw that in there. Second time I saw Baby Driver, it was completely empty theater. And yeah, no, that is probably one of my best movie watching experiences. Because one, the film itself is great, and two, you can just fuck around. And during a movie like that, it's so fun. It's great. But I have a weird one from my childhood where I remember it was like me and a couple of my siblings, and we were watching this movie that I have like vivid memories of, but I don't know what it was called. I just know it was about lived in an airport.
Unaccompanied minors.
Yeah, unaccompanied minor stuck in a store. Was stuck in a
Airport.
That's
stuck in an airport.
That's a movie? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, unaccompanied,
Unaccompanied
minors.
minors?
So good.
What the fuck? 29% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's funny.
So good.
Yeah, have you guys seen Daddy Daycare?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Nabil? You have a close to empty or empty theater experience?
Close to empty theater experience.
Dude, I had an insane close to empty theater experience last week.
What was it?
What?
So I went to see Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs with my family
Last week?
back when it came out. And like the theater was empty.
Wow, that is
Cool.
crazy.
Yeah, I was going nuts over it, I was like 10, so that was a pretty cool concept. Like, wow, the only ones in here. It kind of like passed my mind after like 5 minutes though.
I think when I saw Terminator Genesis, one of the worst movies I've ever seen,
You saw
That was a-
Terminator Genesis.
that was probably emptiest theater I've been in besides Teen Titans Go.
You saw that too?
Yeah.
I had Movie Pass, so it was just
Yeah.
one of those boring summer nights where I was just hanging around with people.
Dude,
and we're
Movie
like,
Pass.
let's just go see it. Like
That's
it's literally free.
Best 8 months of my life, bro. I saw so many movies.
Yeah.
I scammed the business out of so much money.
Hear the shit they've been like. I don't know if they're doing it anymore. I think they officially shut down. But like, when they were like going to shit, like some people got like scammed by them. Like they canceled their
Yeah.
accounts, but it kept paying them and stuff.
Yeah, I canceled mine at the right time, like right before all that crap.
Yeah, same. I still got like the last wave of it where they changed it, where it was like, I forget what they did, but it was like one movie a month or something, and then it's just
Yeah.
like a discount at the movie theater, and
Yeah,
it
that's
only
sucky.
worked for like one showtime per day. for like random movies, typically the movies that no one wanted to see.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that's when I just said, fuck that.
Dude, but like in the beginning, you could go to like an IMAX movie, whatever, it didn't matter, anytime.
Yeah.
You could see the same movie every day if you wanted to. Like,
Pretty
it was
wild.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because I was never involved with that, but I remember hearing about it and being like, how does that work?
It
And now
doesn't.
looking back, it doesn't fucking work, and that's why that's why it
Oh,
went
yeah,
the way it did.
Destined to fail from the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it used to be like a $50 thing, like $50 a month.
Yeah, and then
to
they
see as
made
many
it
movies as you want,
$10 a month.
and then I remember in late 2018 or 2017, whatever year that was.
2017.
Yeah, 2017. They're like, all right, we're lowering our prices to $10. $10, that's all you need. And then for 8 months,
so then everyone jumped on.
everyone went
and,
insane. Yeah.
When one theater ticket costs $10, all you have to do is see 2 movies a month, and you're already,
Yeah.
doubling your profits.
That's an unprecedented time in cinema, and now we're in another one
Where there's just nothing.
where it doesn't
Streaming
exist.
from home. That's what it is now.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys, Onward is coming on to
Onward is
digital.
on digital.
Disney Plus. Woo, woo, woo.
Onward. Did anyone see Onward? Did anyone know it came out?
Is it already out?
It's already
Yes, it's been
out.
out
It's already
for like
out.
a month. Yeah.
Oh damn! I
I don't
mean,
think
it
it's
looks
doing too well
Yeah, it looks stupid.
because of coronavirus.
decent.
It said it looks stupid.
Yeah, honestly,
It's just-
I mean, I'll probably get around to watching. I hear it's all right.
I mean, I heard the premise of it is good, and it's cute for what it is, which that's all it needs to be. I
Yeah.
think.
I guess.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like Pixar.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like,
Is
yeah.
Damn,
Is it
the budget
Pixar?
for. Yeah,
Oh, I just thought it was Disney animated.
the
Because
budget
there's a
for Onward
difference.
was approximated 175 to 200 million. And so far it's
Jesus.
only made 104 million worldwide.
Yeah, I see that.
That's
not-
a,
yeah.
that's a yikes for Pixar. I guess they're hoping Disney Plus.
Let's
will
see.
help.
How does that stack up to the dinosaur one?
The Good Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I forgot the fucking movie existed.
The budget was 175 million, and it made 332 million. So not good, but
You have to
Better
think
than-
how badly that affected Pixar movies. It's not uncommon that they're making high 100 mils. Sometimes like breaking $1 billion. With like Finding Dory or whatever.
well,
For it to only make that much is a big loss for them.
yeah, no, you're right.
What do you think is the most overrated foreign film?
Overrated foreign film.
I'm not saying Parasite is, but ones with that kind of presence in the American audience.
I mean, trying to think.
Yeah, I don't know. I just watched. I can't even say that's overrated.
What do you think, Manny? I mean, you brought it up.
That's fair. I feel like the last big movie.
Crouching
that was...
Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
No, I mean that and Kung Fu Hustle. Like I would say in the early 2000s, Chinese or like Hong Kong film had a big comeback or something here in the United States.
Well, The
So-
Departed is an adaptation of a
Yeah,
Chinese movie.
but like
so.
That's true.
I'm gonna look up. So Romo's 2018.
So,
2017.
interesting opinion that I'm seeing online is that Amelie is an overrated
Oh, yeah,
foreign
that was
film.
big.
I literally bought that on like DVD so long ago, and I still haven't seen it.
I hooked up with a girl, and she
Oh,
told me her
God.
favorite movie was Amelie, and we went back to my place to watch it, and I did not get to finish the movie, and I need to watch it now because the part I watched was really good, and I think it's like a beautiful film, and I really want to watch the rest of it. So I need to do that.
I really
That's all.
haven't watched enough foreign films yet to be able to make judgment.
I mean, I'm not gonna count Indian movies.
No, he totally.
Slumdog Millionaire, baby.
Nah, I was thinking more of like, what's that one you saw? He put on Letterboxd, The Bang or something.
Oh god, dude, that was the worst Indian movie I've ever seen in my life.
I saw the poster and it looked so funny.
It's become such a shit, like, kind of just rip off of Hollywood, but in the worst ways. Like they trying to make this movie glorifying like cops, but at the same time he also has like inhuman powers. But he's not a superhero. He's just a normal cop. But he can like punch through metal doors. In the final fight, there's like hundreds of trucks and helicopters, and he just stomps his foot on the ground. And it's just like Indian cinema has just gone down the shitter, because in the beginning it was at least original and like different and had its own like messages. But now it's just, oh, we gotta fucking out jerk American cinema because that's what the fucking 3 billion people in our country want now.
How about that movie from last year with like Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston, but it's just based off a foreign film? I forget what it's called.
The Upside?
Guy takes care
Upside. Yeah, that was
caretaker one.
Philip is a wealthy quadriplegic who needs a caretaker to...
It's like, it's based off a French movie or something. Yeah, The Untouchables. See that one thrown on a lot.
45% on Metacritic.
The last Bollywood movie I saw was 102 Not Out. I think I've said that
what?
before. 102 Not Out.
You told me about that like 3 years ago.
Jesus. No, that was last year.
Okay.
It has a 3 on... Oh, never mind. Take that back.
I just watched Alfonso Cuarón's, it's called Y Tu Mama Tambien.
Oh, don't. I have that on my DVD list right now.
It's pretty good. Basically just like
Sex,
porn.
right? Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Alfonso Cuarón's The Prisoner
I'm a big
of
fan
Azkaban.
of porn.
They kind of overshadowed my joke a little bit. But...
No, he is.
Say it again,
okay.
say it again.
I'm a big fan of Alfonso Cuarón's film The Prisoner of Azkaban.
I am too.
I
think
love that
it's
movie.
the best Harry
Dude.
Potter film.
That
It
is
is the-
100% the best Harry Potter film.
What about Children of Men?
That's the one where no one can have kids or something?
Yeah, that was good. What about Gravity? Heyo. What about Roma? Heyo.
Why do I feel so terrible? Why does this feel wrong? Daniel Radcliffe. He's been in some stuff recently.
Guns Akimbo.
Guns Akimbo. He's also in a TV series, right? Medieval Workers or something.
Yeah, I saw an ad for that. Is it
Me
good?
too.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's also on Craigslist as a fucking actor for hire.
Damn.
I mean, he makes enough money off this fucking Harry Potter shtick that he doesn't have to work for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I feel like he's probably blown through it already.
Imagine this, in an alternate universe, he would have done Good Time, and he would have done Lighthouse.
I didn't think about it though. Like he's in some like stupid shit recently.
he could definitely be Robert Pattinson level if he wanted to.
No, for sure.
No.
I mean, that's what I thought Guns Akimbo
No, he couldn't.
like
No, he couldn't.
was. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I thought that was kind of his foray into a little,
wait.
more
Wait,
wild
guys.
kind of shit.
We were wrong all along. Daniel Radcliffe is in Playmobil the movie.
Now that's a callback.
But like, he's in Now You See Me Too, and
He's in Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, 2010.
is that the
He's in-
ride?
On Wikipedia,
Oh, yeah.
it says he was in this thing called teenage alcohol misuse. That's kind
Yeah. Sure he was.
That's what it says.
Swiss Army Man, which some people really like, but I don't.
Did you know that he has a neurological disorder called dyspraxia?
He has a neurological disorder called alcoholism. I'm literally making up these fucking.
I'm not
things. I
making
don't
anything
even
up.
know.
Everything I've said is true, honestly.
Nothing
he
I've
revealed
said
he
in
was-
this podcast is true.
His girlfriend said he does not have coronavirus. So that's good.
Did you know that he stopped drinking alcohol after finding himself become too reliant on it? Why is this on Wikipedia?
Is Daniel Radcliffe broke?
He says he lost his virginity to a much older woman when he was 19.
19? This motherfucker.
Guns Akimbo is the shoot 'em up you really want.
Is it?
Guns Akimbo review. Put down the controller. What does that mean?
How come all the incels are ugly? You go to like the 4th picture on Google, Adam Driver's.
If you look up incel.
Look up
Hey.
incel on Google, okay? And
I
Oh,
love
dude,
that
Supreme
man.
Gentleman.
the 5th picture.
It is not Adam Driver for me.
Yeah,
I'm
on
telling
the
you,
bottom
Google
right.
Google results are different for each people. That's what
Each
I have
people.
to say. Each people. You guys know who Elliot Rogers is?
No.
The guy that killed everyone.
Yeah, dude, he's the Supreme Gentleman. Supreme incel, you know.
He pulled through. I mean,
What do you guys think of Guy Ritchie?
pretty fun.
I like Snatch. I just saw Lock, Stock, Smoking Barrel.
That is
Pretty good.
also on my
That-
DVD list.
New movie by him looks kind of stupid.
The Gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to like go back to his glory days, but
Sherlock Holmes. I really like the 2 Sherlock Holmes movies.
Aladdin. I mean,
He did Aladdin.
Apparently he wrote it.
He wrote Aladdin.
Oh, I guess
Apparently
he
he
directed
directed
it
it.
too. Yeah, he directed it. Oh.
Oh,
Did
I
you
didn't
guys see
like
that?
I didn't like the live action Aladdin.
I heard it was
could they
terrible. I haven't seen it.
So he
I
sat
saw
down. He's
it.
like, "All right, what am I gonna add to this movie?"
no, it was like Disney's like, here's fucking more money than, you know what I'm saying? And he's just like,
But like, was there anything different to the story?
Yeah,
I
there
mean-
was. Basically, what I got from it was that it was more.
They took out
you s-
characters and
No, they
lo
put
and
characters
behold-
in.
Oh, I thought they took out. Oh, maybe that was maybe that was.
They
a
added
Lion
like
King?
a white
No,
prince.
You know what? I'm thinking of that Mulan one that's coming out. Aren't they taking out the dragon or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it
Oh yeah,
Mu-
yeah, they did because they want to
Mushu?
make it more accurate. And they took out Shang.
Because they want to
also.
make it more boring.
yeah,
Yeah, but
Because they
no,
want it to fail.
Aladdin, they like added a new song for Jasmine, and they added this like white prince character who they're giving a Disney Plus show. Literally, that was my big takeaway from it.
No way. No
Yeah.
way that's true.
That is what I heard, at least.
Did you guys watch the Mandalorian?
On December
I
6th,
saw it.
2019, it was announced that a spin-off film focused on Prince Anders was in
Prince
development for
Anders.
Disney Plus.
Anyway, as Evan was saying, yes, Evan, I saw The Mandalorian.
I saw the first 4 episodes and then forgot to finish it.
I mean, it was okay.
I thought the first 3 episodes were okay. I hated the 4th episode, so then I stopped watching it for a bit, and then I just totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
That's like me
Um,
with shows, though. Like, I'm so bad at watching TV shows.
mhm.
Like, if there's one episode that, like, bores me and I leave off on it, I'll probably just never come back to the show.
Good thing you've seen Breaking Bad, though.
Yeah, well, because I don't think there's a bad Breaking Bad episode.
Yeah. Agree. Have you seen Breaking Bad, Ben?
I have. It is one of my
Oh.
favorite shows.
You know, I actually just found out that, like, my whole family has seen it. And they all, like, agree. Well, I
Yeah.
don't talk to my family that much, but, like...
I'm actually watching Better Call Saul right now, like as it's
Yeah,
happening.
me too. Me too.
It's so
I'm
good,
on, I think I just started season 4.
No, I mean I'm on the new season
Oh, season 5?
that's airing like every week.
Oh, I kind of want to watch it. I hear it's pretty good. They got,
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Hank in it.
Yeah, you should catch up. Yeah, Hank's in a few episodes.
Yeah, I got it. I haven't watched it in a couple weeks now. I've just been watching fucking Trailer Park Boys. Which, honestly, is actually a super funny show.
I've heard good things.
To my surprise, I always saw it like on Netflix, and I was like, that looks so trashy, so terrible, and it is. It's super trashy, but it's so like. So how about Arrested Development after Netflix bought it?
I literally like I watched binged like the whole thing up to the Netflix season. Didn't even make
Same.
it through the
Same.
didn't make it through the first episode of the Netflix
That's
season.
exactly what happened with me. I watched like the first 3 seasons in like 2 weeks. I didn't like the third
Yeah,
season all that much, but it was still all right. And then once the Netflix show started, you could tell how different it was automatically. How
yeah, I just
like
noped out of there.
the setup of the show is completely off kilter, and
Yeah,
I was like, nope, not gonna ruin it for me.
yeah.
I guess you could say it had arrested development.
Speaking of arrested, the Rodney King trials.
What was your favorite
Dude,
part?
I like watching the videos of the riots.
The riots or the actual like.
Not the trial. I'm just talking about the LA
No, I meant
riots.
like the origin the beating.
Oh no, I don't watch that. That's kind of brutal. But like, there's this one
Oh,
video
that's
I found
brutal.
where this guy is just driving around LA with his camcorder, just filming it. And there's like
Yeah.
buildings on fire and like people just running around the streets. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it is.
Crazy to think that there's only I guess it was like 30 years ago now. But I kind of hope
Uh,
that happens sometime in my life. I want to experience a riot. I feel like it'd be fucking interesting, you know? Like, damn.
I mean, you're getting pretty
We're
close,
not living
Evan. I
right now.
mean,
We're fighting for survival. We're on our own. You know?
you know, what else is back on Netflix that has to do with incarceration? The Shawshank Redemption. Thoughts?
I don't know. I watched it. I haven't seen it in a while, but I wasn't as blown away as everyone says it is.
Yeah, no, I wasn't
But
like blown away, but I thought it
it's
was
probably
pretty.
something, you know. I should
Yeah.
probably rewatch it. I think it deserves a rewatch.
Ben Manny.
I should give it a rewatch. I haven't seen it in a long time. I remember seeing it like when I was young, and I liked it, but I haven't seen it in a while. So
Cool. Cool. There's a
Snake
lot
in
of
my boot.
there's some things coming to the streaming services now. I mean, we talked about Netflix. Anyone here have Prime Video?
Yeah, I do. You hear they're
Florida
doing like South by Southwest? They're gonna
Yeah, I
like
heard.
stream new movies.
Yeah, has anybody?
the
I know
festival
Evan
on it.
has, but has anybody seen the Florida Project?
Oh, they're adding it to Netflix on Monday.
What?
Yeah,
All right, Manny.
I'm gonna make my family watch it so they'll all cry.
Manny, please watch it, dude.
I'm the only
I
one
need to
who hasn't
watch
seen
it then.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite movies now.
Yeah, I give it 5 stars on Letterboxd. Not to. Um, yeah, definitely watch that. So good. Willem Dafoe in it. So good. The child actor whose name I can't remember. So good. Everyone is so good. There's nothing, dude. All right.
It's so
Prime
sad.
Video.
It's so
Yeah,
fucked.
it's so emotional, and it's happening like right here.
Yeah, it's Orlando.
Yeah, there's just an artificial ghetto going on within fucking that close to us.
Yep.
And like having gone to Orlando, like you can just feel it, dude.
You feel guilty watching it, you know?
Yeah, it's like, oh god, like, we drive past these things as we're going to like Disney World. Hear
Yeah,
these
apparently
people
they
just,
actually like
yeah, it's all filmed in Orlando.
it's all real. Like besides the like they actually got people who live there to be in the movie too.
Yeah, a lot of non-actors in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mom is like an Instagram model or something. She's so good in it.
Yeah. It's pretty. Oof. All right. No spoilers. Watch it.
It's a woofer, you know.
Yeah.
It's probably
Monday.
not going to be
Netflix.
you probably won't like it as much, but there was one with Andrew Garfield. It was like the same thing where it was after the housing crisis, and they live in Florida, and he has to move, and since that kind of like they were living in hotels and stuff. It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thinking about that, I'm excited to watch it, but also I know it's just going to be sad because, like, I remember, like, my sister lives in Kissimmee, and, like, yeah,
It's too real.
It's a little close to home, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's a woof, but it's also kind of necessary in that way. Just like being aware and like taking away, because there is a message, and like the ending is also open for interpretation in some ways, and some ways not. But oh man, wow! I just got
For sure.
woof.
I didn't know Willem Dafoe was in it.
Yeah, he's so good.
That's good.
I love Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Speaking of Willem Dafoe, we talked about Lighthouse, but also on Prime Video, Platoon. Anybody seen Platoon?
Yeah, I like Platoon. Platoon's good.
He's good in that.
Forrest Whitaker, rapey guy, what's his name?
Rapey guy.
STD, HIV, 2.5 Men. What's his name?
Charlie Sheen?
Charlie Sheen.
Did you guys see that thing that what's his name? Fuck. Corey. What?
Corey Feldman.
Yeah, Corey Feldman. Yeah. Have you heard his
We're
album?
being hacked. We're being hacked.
No, yeah. The rape of two Corys or whatever. His big like Hollywood rape circle like expose. I think it's on like Charlie Sheen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like they were doing the premiere or
Yeah,
whatever.
it like doesn't work. He's like, we're getting hacked at the moment. It's like, oh my god, what a shit show.
Yeah. You guys hear they let out, and I only say this because it's in relation to my next. Alright, so they let 6ix9ine out of prison because of coronavirus.
Yeah, I
don't know if you heard about this.
Is he actually out?
Yeah,
No
for
way.
real. It's totally real.
Wait.
Now, that makes me wonder, this relates to the movies, is Harvey Weinstein. Do you think that same deal could happen?
No,
He already has it. He already has coronavirus.
Oh, shit.
I don't. Well, yeah, he has coronavirus, and he's gonna die from quote unquote coronavirus.
Oh my god. Oof.
Oh, he is in house arrest.
No, there's no way they would let him out of the prison. Like, he's too big for people to like just be okay with that.
Apparently, 11 hours ago, spokesman says Harvey Weinstein never tested positive for coronavirus.
Uh-oh.
Apparently,
Can't trust the
Harvey
news, can you?
Weinstein dies from coronavirus from 2 shots to the back of the head. Oh my god.
Whoa.
I feel so bad for him, dude. Coronavirus really takes people out like that, man.
Convicted rapist, movie mogul Harvey Weinstein. Yep.
In a big trend. I can't think of the fucking word right now.
Transition? Segue?
And yep, a great segue. How about that Impractical Jokers movie?
I heard of it.
You
forget.
laugh. You laugh. You can laugh.
You can laugh. No, actually, no, honestly. But what do you think, Ben? What are your thoughts? You want to see it? You want to?
I kind of want to see it. I mean, Impractical Jokers. There's a good amount of cringe to it, but I do think they are funny. Like, cause the whole concept of just friends hanging out. I mean, like that's what this is. You know, it's I think it's a fun concept. And the only time I think it's cringy is when it's clearly like overdone. Yeah, and it's scripted. But when they're just having fun, I think that's genuinely funny.
Yeah,
so like if the movie is like that.
No, the movie is going to be super over scripted.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know.
I mean, honestly, like I would not be able to do what they do. Just go up and, like in public and just totally embarrass yourself.
Dude, I can barely handle it on Omegle, dude. How am I gonna?
Oh, that shit is so funny though, Nabil. It literally feels like an Impractical Jokers episode. Darian said that, but it's like, oh, yeah.
This morning was good. You missed out.
Does your dog ever have nightmares? I feel so bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen her once having.
Are you supposed to like do something? Should I say something to the dog or like?
Just say something.
I don't know. Just
I
pet it.
don't know.
Give her a little pet. You just kind of gotta let him.
Go through it.
I feel like
Anyways, so what's
All right. Anyway, back to the veterinarian podcast. What do you should do when your parrot has a wet dream?
Your parrot has I was looking up pet facts about like ferrets. Like, I think it'd be so funny to have a pet ferret just because they're so crazy. They'd be so like entertaining. Because that's all a pet really is, right? Just entertainment, and then you just grow attached to it because it's cute.
You can. I'm looking at these pictures of them. You can get them in nice outfits and crap. Wow, it's cute.
But like, they're expensive to deal with because apparently they can easily get like diseases and stuff. And I was like, it'd be fun to buy one because you could buy one for like a couple $100. But then like the thought of like, it's a big responsibility. And then I was like, I guess I probably shouldn't.
A cat can injure a ferret, but usually can't kill one.
Changing gears here. What's a movie that if it comes on TV or you see it pops up on Netflix, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. Not necessarily. It doesn't have to be like a perfect fight. Like, oh, this movie is immaculate.
Probably Superbad, honestly. I think like that's one of those movies where every time you watch it, the same jokes get more and more enjoyable as you watch it. It's almost like it becomes like an inside joke with you in the movie. Just like this stupid fucking lines they have. He's like, where Seth's saying like, oh, fucking Burger's a stupid fucking fairy tale name. Like, those like possibly improvised lines just make the movie so much funnier because they kind of just talk like how you would talk like with your buddies. They really give off that like friends who are just assholes to each other because it's funny.
For sure. That's a good one. I would say the Cornetto trilogy, but like the first two, not the trilogy.
All three of those honestly are favorites of mine.
Hot Fuzz or Shaun of the Dead is just like it's comfort movie, because it's also it's brilliant, but it's also so like pleasant, to watch. Yeah,
they're super lighthearted in nature, but they're so fun to watch.
Yep.
Because like I feel like Edgar Wright's movies are always good on rewatches because he has such like the quick editing and stuff, little like tidbits that you miss the first time around, like especially in like Scott Pilgrim, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I think his movies are some of the best for rewatching because they never
Baby Driver.
They never really get old. They have such a timeless nature to them.
Baby Driver, I feel like every time I watch it, I find something
but now
new.
when I watch it, I'm like, oh, it's Kevin Spacey,
All right, well, we don't have to talk about that. You didn't need to say that.
Joking.
Can you please
I was joking.
bleep it out? Please bleep it out. Please.
Is it sick to say that like when I watch Baby Driver, I don't look at Kevin Spacey and immediately just go like,
I don't think you can blame people.
Yeah,
I like the balls on that kid.
And I was blinded by the balls on that kid.
Oh, yeah.
Can you
and I are a team. You and I are a team.
I bet you Kevin was like, hey, can I write a line in real quick? Just a little line to be funny.
I have a great idea, Edgar. Great idea.
It's like, yeah, go for it.
Edgar Wright is such a nice guy. He's a cool dude. He's like the type of celebrity that like I feel like I would want to be because I feel like being famous would fucking suck. But like he's kind of like the type of celebrity where like a lot of people know him and he's well respected. Exactly, like, but he also isn't just like manhunted by like news and social media.
Like,
he doesn't have like a huge presence.
Yeah, he's been on like pretty like small podcasts I've heard.
Oh,
not like small, but like
Yeah, I saw him on some like I think it was some Australian podcast.
Yeah,
he was just talking about He's talking about King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard and how much he likes them. He has a new movie that's supposed to come out this year. Something Soho.
Matt Smith. Hey, finally.
Hey, Matt Smith.
There's
Doctor Who.
Anna Taylor
Who.
Joy, who's in The Witch, who's so good in that.
Yep, for shizzle. I think
the girl from Jojo Rabbit is in it. Yes.
Ben, is there anything you want to say about a movie that comforts you, that you would always watch?
Movie that comforts me? There's this movie called Across the Universe. It sounds a little cheesy, but it's a Beatles jukebox musical.
Yeah.
But it takes place during the Vietnam War, and it's about like draft dodgers and just young adults who go to New York to find themselves and love and art during like a time of crisis. And I saw it in theaters when I was like 6 because it came out in like 2007. And then what was it? The 50th anniversary of Sgt. Pepper's came around, and I was like I started like having memories of this movie. I was like, I gotta watch that shit again. And then I watched it, and I was like, this is so relevant to me in my life right now. And it's a really beautiful movie, and about like finding who you are. So I watched that, and I cry, but it is comforting. I have seen Shaun of the Dead, and I watched Hot Fuzz. I do not remember it. Yeah, no, I've heard very good things. It's Edgar Wright, so I assume.
Manny?
For me, it goes two ways. Either if Napoleon Dynamite's on, or I just put it on, I can watch that. I think that's probably my most watched movie. Or
hey,
Godfather
what did I
2.
miss, boys? I was getting a beer.
That's a callback.
You were getting a what?
But I had root beer.
So Manny, you said Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, I just rewatched that the other day. I love it.
Yeah.
The production
That's cute.
design in that movie is phenomenal. I don't know.
Well,
I don't really know
remember-
what you could really advertise it as, but like it is, childish, I guess. Not childish, but like nothing like too mature in it. But
I do remember when it came out, it was big for a little because like vote for Pedro and the dancing. I remember for Christmas, my dad got us some matching shirts. That was pretty funny. But no, like I think in retrospect, it still holds up very well. It's not just like a novelty movie. I like it a lot.
I think it's grown better over time.
Yeah. So either that or Godfather 2.
That's good.
We had an amazing discussion.
We went places.
We went places. All jokes aside, it was good. I mean,
Of course.
So are we switching to Crunker?
setting
you
aside,
get to,
setting
edit
aside.
through all
Playing
the,
Crunker, guys. If you wanna join the Crunker server,
Filmatic.
hit us up.
Filmatic Crunker server. No, but like all like stupid jokes aside, this is good.
I said this
Ben,
in builds.
What's that?
It's very therapeutic. It can be,
Yeah, it can be.
especially now when we're not doing jack shit. It's like
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. That's what I said in the chat. Is like I'm just gonna do so much of this like all the time now. So you guys are free to join.
Yeah, you
Sure.
viewers, if you've made it to this point, if you've made it to this point in the podcast, for one, I salute you. For two, you're probably gonna be hearing a bunch of us again because we got nothing to do. Might as well knock out a bunch of podcasts. I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know?
might as well. It's fun.
If you've made it this far in the podcast, I'm fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, next time we're hopefully gonna have like Justin Tenzin on.
Bill, do you see the demographics of who watched
I know
this?
Darian wants to.
Yeah, Darian. We did it a little too late today, also
Yeah.
because Darian is trying to get his sleeping schedule back in order. So maybe next time we'll do it in the afternoon.
Alert! My
We'll see.
AirPods are dying as we speak. So
Mine are too.
that's it for me.
Mine too.
Okay. Closing comments.
Zinga.
It's I love Evan. Evan always comes on the podcast, does a good job. Manny, this is the second time. He's the one who suggested us doing some more of this, so thanks to Manny. Ben, we have a fun little gag where we insult each other a lot.
Yeah, a little bit, whatever you would. Yeah.
I hate myself.
But I love you.
And all right, I love you too. See you guys next time in the next episode of Filmatic.
Yeah.